January 5th, 2022. Can you believe it? This is off to a great start, isn't it? So, if you are watching me, you're either watching on YouTube or you are watching in my Facebook group, because I have changed it now where it does not go live to my Facebook page. If you have followed my Facebook page, you saw a post last week, I hope, saying that I am transitioning away from my page and more towards my group. So here's hoping you can find me tonight. It is so dry here, it's not even funny. I wash my hands like twice and I have to put hand cream on again. Okay, I am going to switch this around to my messy mat. My glass mat was creating too much of a glare and it was crooked, as this one appears to be. So if you see my host code along the bottom, you can see that this month you get to choose your gift. So you can choose up to $11 in product and I will send that to you. It is a gift from me. It's not from Stampin' Up, so it can't just automatically go onto your order. It does come from me. What else was I gonna say? You can go over, you just pay the difference. Now, I will tell you, usually if it's $1 or $2, I'm like, don't even bother, because who wants to e-transfer $1 or $2? Anyways, this thing looks filthy. I want to show you a few things, and we're going to do a quick card tonight. I am working from home, and while it looks like I'm a total mess, I did actually bathe and get dressed today. It's just been a long day, and look, it almost stays up. Okay, so I don't see any comments. If you are here, can you let me know that you can hear me and see me? I'm assuming if you couldn't hear me or see me, you would be saying something. Now, if you are watching from my Facebook group, unfortunately, I can't see your name. I don't know why it is, but it is. So I'm going to show you. So focused, right? Let me just angle this a little bit further down. If you ever want to see every flaw in your face, just turn on a camera with a whole bunch of lighting. Mission accomplished. So hi Erin. You're Erin, you're watching on YouTube, so I can see your name. Hi Karen. Hi Facebook user. I don't know why Facebook groups don't allow the name to be shown. They do not. I don't know what it is. So if you are part of my group, you are watching from Facebook, because I'm not live on my page. You saw that I extended the deadline for the Fab and Floral retreat. So I want to show you those projects because I'm not quite where I want to be numbers wise. So we are using two wonderful bundles. I wasn't a fan of one of them initially, but it's grown on me. So we are using the Flowering Tulips bundle. So this is my first card. Here is my second one, because who doesn't love a bridge fold card, right? And then for the Sweet Conversations, this is my first card. Nothing on the inside. They're so cute. And then there is my second. And the DSP does all the lifting on this one. Like, really, you stamp a couple things and you're done. This is also, we're including the sweet little boxes. So that is my little box. Thank you so much. Speaking of which, let me know, do you want me to do a quick catalog run through? Does everyone have a catalog? If you're in Canada and not yet working with a demonstrator, do you need me to send these to you? Because I am happy to. Let me know. Do you want a quick run through? So for the bonus class, which is on the horizon, which you are gonna need, and I so thought about postponing tonight's live to tomorrow because my my actual order arrives tomorrow. But like I mentioned at the end of last year, I am going to focus more on the bundles that I love. I'm not going to buy every single last thing. I want to show you how you can use more of what you get. So the Rainbow of Happiness bundle is like, oh, it's my jam. So I want to show you how you can use that for more than just rainbows. Hi, Feline. Hi everyone on Facebook. I'm sorry I can't see your names. So the On the Horizon bonus class, there's another stamp set that I ordered that will arrive tomorrow that is just going to be so perfect with this bundle. So here is, you know what, I shouldn't open it. Gotta leave something as a surprise, right? So that was the first, this is the second. So that is the bonus class. So if you would like to register, I'll leave registration open until Friday. I have placed the order for those that have already registered, but I'd like a few more people. So the next retreat that we do, we're actually going to be changing our name, and it's going to be so appropriate. Well, maybe inappropriate, but you'll see. Okay, so that is the retreat. I am as focused as a squirrel today. For my Craft and Connect for this month, if you didn't catch my video on Monday, which was this little cutie, which is a low profile, like it's a flat shaker card. I did use some sequins from Michael's because we don't have any sequins that would work. Glitter. So this was the card on Monday. So if you don't follow me on YouTube, head on over. You can even watch this on YouTube live. And then this is one that I did after that because I thought, I want to see how it looks when, sorry for the reflection, when these pieces are recessed. And then I used this same glitter. So you can't see much of the Daffodil Delight, but like how cute. So if you get the Rainbow of Happiness bundle, you need the Sharing Sunshine bundle, stamp set. You need it. I'm telling you, I promise you, you will not regret it. Okay, so those are what I shared in my video. So Craft and Connect is also this month because like I said, I'm going to show you how to use it more. Now with this one, it's a little hard not to do rainbows, but we may do some non-traditional rainbows. So this is the first card. Well, in no particular order because I haven't done the tutorial yet. This one uses that same Sharing Sunshine and it's like a fun fold. There's this one, and I have to remember this is actually from the Words of Cheer bundle that just retired like yesterday, so I have to hang on to that bundle. I have Melanie is on my team. We have a Bogo sale, well not Bogo, we have a clearance sale starting next week, January 14th. So if you would like an invitation to that group to be able to purchase, and it's not Bogo, it's like a clearance sale. So instead of, if you're not familiar with what a Bogo sale is when you get, hello everybody. Bogo is when you get a retired product for free. So let's say, for example, this bundle was retiring. I would list it in my Bogo sale, and my team always gets first choice in my Bogo sale, but I would say like this is $60 and then they choose $60 in product. It may go over. They pay for the new product and get the old product for free. So in this sale, whoops, sorry, just rubbed the microphone. In this sale that Melanie and I are doing, and I'm just going to say Melanie because she's doing all the work. She's great that way. So in this sale, it is like clearance. It's not going to be marked at its catalog price. It's going to be marked down and then you just purchase it. There's no Bogo. Okay, so this is the fourth card. I did some Wink of Stella on there. Okay, so that is Craft and Connect. This is available all over the world. However, if you live outside of Canada, you can only purchase the PDF, which the PDF will be the written instructions, and then you will have access to the live stream, like the Zoom, the Connect part of Craft and Connect. Excuse me. A cover and microphones here, so you came with me. You get the Zoom link, you participate, and whether you can participate live or you catch it on the replay will be available forever. You will have that. So you can purchase that on my website. This one is not quite ready. You can see the last 3 months worth of Craft and Connect on my website, stampedaf.ca. And this one will be available. We are doing this class at noon on Saturday, January 29th. I needed to bump it a little bit, and Tiffany and I are not doing the Blends Club going forward. I just have so much on my plate, and I thought, you know what, maybe this takes the place of that day. Okay, I feel another cough coming on. So I wanted to show you, as part of the Stamping Society, we decided not to do a tutorial this month. So there is no Stamping Society tutorial this month. For the Sweet Stampin' Connection, these are the 2 cards that I did. I love, love, love these dies. I have a fun idea about what to do with those, but if you spend $35 with me using my host code, even if you don't use my host code, you will get the written tutorial for this. And there are 5 of us, 6 of us. You're getting 10 tutorials for 10 different projects. So that is that. And then I wanted to show you with the, what is it called? Now that I can open the catalog, I can check. Happy New Year! I can't tell who you are, but Happy New Year. I should know this one. Page 49. Now that the catalog is live, I can show you. So you had to know I was going to get this one. I mean, look at my logo up there. It's hexagons, right? So I had to get that, and I created this fun card. It was actually a little bit trickier than I thought it would be, and there's not enough of a gap between these. I needed to put it a little bit farther apart, but look how cute. I've got a whole bunch of ideas on how to use this bundle. So if you are interested in Craft and Connect and you're not already a member, hop on over there after this and join the group, and you can vote on the bundle that we're going to use the following month. So this month there was no vote because you didn't know what was going to be available. So next month I will have this in the voting in the poll and a couple of other things. Now, like I said, I'm not purchasing every single thing from the catalog this time. I will put up from what I have, and if there's something that grows on me, then I will add it to the list. But do we want a quick... The hexagons are awesome, right? Now, I will point out, what page was that, 49? The DSP is 4x6. Speaking of which, product shares. I have one more spot open in my current share. So if you are interested in DSP, ribbon, embellishments, 1, 2, or all 3, well, 1, 2, 3, or all 3, let me know, because I have one spot available, and then I can get those ordered and cut and prepped, and my product shares are like no other. So you won't regret it, and it's a great way to get a little bit of everything. And then you can decide, okay, so love this 4x6 paper, I'm going to order a pack. But maybe you don't know yet. Maybe like me, you're kind of on the fence, like 4x6, like, So this is 4x6. This is the only one that's like that. Most of the rest are 6x6, 12x12, and will be cut down to 6x6. Thank you so much for sharing. You'd love to hear my thoughts on the new catalog? Let me just say that every time a catalog comes out, it's always like, okay. The first run through, it's like, okay, gotta have that, gotta have that. The second time I go through, I see more that I want. The third time, more. And then you start seeing samples come out, and you're like, just here, take my money, Stampin' Up. Like, I need everything. This one, not so much. Which is part of the reason that I'm saying I'm not buying everything from this catalog. Now, please don't mark my words, because, samples sell. We all know this, right? Like, you see me work with something, and you're like, dang you, I wasn't going to get that. It happens. But, I don't know. Do you want to see what I have so far? We don't need to do a full walkthrough. Let's just go through the bundle pages. I will tell you that this has been the catalog that I've been the least in love with. I keep thinking it's going to grow on me. It's going to grow on me. And in fairness, it just went live yesterday. There's really not a lot of samples with everything. So we'll see. Okay, so I have the Amazing Silhouettes. which this stamp set was actually a freebie for attending on stage, but it's the dies that I wanted. So we have thanks, you are amazing. So we've got the word and we've got the shadow, like I showed you on this one. So on this one, I die cut the shadow with black, and then I die cut 2 of the word in basic white thick. So instead of trying to get dimensionals under there, ain't gonna happen, not easily, I built it up with cardstock. That is the easiest way. Okay, so we have the Amazing Silhouettes bundle. Artfully Layered I will get at some point, I'm thinking. Still kind of on the fence. Blessings of Home I do not have. This was part of the onstage pre-order. I have enough flowers. Boughs and Blossoms, nope. Cactus Cuties, I saw a sample yesterday. I'm like, all right, that's cute. I'll give you that. But why? Why does the punch out 2 of the easiest shapes? The stamp set has some difficult cacti. Don't give us the easiest one. Crane of Fortune, no. I had a Ginkgo stamp set from a couple years ago and I used it, but Daffodil Daydream, I'm kind of on the fence because there is a DSP that coordinates with that. And if you don't have the Celebration brochure, there is the Daffodil Afternoon, which coordinates with this Daffodil Daydream bundle. I don't think there's any. Yeah. Dahlia Days. We'll see. Eden's Garden I have. That was part of a pre-order. I loved it for those frames and I've used it twice. I did order the Flowering Rain Boots bundle. Love that little argyle thingy because Tiffany and I will be using this for Creativity Delivered. We have the Flowering Tulips, and I just loved that border die, and then I love these little dots. Didn't use it for the retreat because I thought Tiffany might kill me, but I do have that one. I really like this Garden Greenhouse bundle. You would definitely need adhesive sheets if you get this one. The Gumball Greetings, that was one of the ones, when the first time I saw the catalog, I'm like, oh, gotta have it. So cute. So this will be a Creativity Delivered. I need to get the Grassy Grove. I can't remember if I did because I did have a half off item when I placed one of my 2 orders yesterday. So I do need this one. I mean, look at that border die. When I went through the catalog with my team at our team meeting last month, I think it was Melanie pointed out this bundle. I'm like, oh, how did I miss that? But this is what happens when you walk through it with someone else, is they will notice something that you hadn't even, it wasn't even on your radar. It is super cute, isn't it? So with this Creativity Delivered, you are going to get the little frosted beads that are part of it. But I have to tell you something. Page 12. When I saw this one, we all know that I have mental health issues. I have depression, anxiety, definitely ADHD. Finally diagnosed. These look like antidepressants to me. Anyone else? So I want to do, I may not be in the best taste, but I mean, I am afflicted. So I think it would be really cute to have kind of a sassy sentiment with those antidepressants. There's the Hedgehog bundle, kind of cute. They had a sample of that at on stage. Okay, so we know I got the Hello Beautiful bundle with the hexagons, circles, very cute. The Hello Ladybug has grown on me. There's no way I cannot get this one now. Love this little Home and Garden bundle. It reminds me, I think it's going to be great with the Welcoming Window stamp set bundle, which I showed you was part of the On the Horizon. Get the Brad. Hi, Fran. Long time no speak. All right, I'm kind of thinking that might be Jenny saying that. Are you talking about the Brads that are in the catalog? Hi, Trisha. I love how it says Trisha Bragg or Kathy Munson. It's weird. Okay. Oh, Erin, you ordered the Ladybugs. Yeah, that one grew on me. And I saw someone today use this as a butterfly. So you can punch 2 of them and make a butterfly. Sorry, that is my one of my girls sneezing. Okay, so I do have Brad's. Awesome. But this one I just love. I think it will be great with that, not the On the Horizon. What was I just saying? Welcoming window. I think it would be great with that. Honeybee home, meh, we'll see. Sailboat, probably not. On the Horizon, as soon as I saw this, I knew that I needed it. Love the dies, the stamp set. But you know, you save the 10%, and I'm going to tell you right now, every time that I've only ordered one part, I've regretted it. I've ended up paying full price. So, Bouquet of Love, I'm not sure. I feel like having the sweet conversations is probably enough Valentine's for me. Paradise Palms, I think I will at some point. Rainbow of Happiness, obviously, because you're probably like, oh my God, is she using these rainbows again? And I hope I haven't missed anything. I now have everything in Celebration coming in this order tomorrow. The Rainbow, the Sunshine and Rainbows DSP, this is going to go fast. So if you didn't see my post yesterday, make sure that if there is any consumables, and by consumables I mean DSP, get them first. Get them while they are still there, because Stampin' Up! Is not going to reorder. It'll take too long. Stamps should be guaranteed, although they weren't for this most recent catalog retirement, but make sure you get your paper first. So this is part of Craft and Connect. Marvelous we will be using. I was calling it Marvelicious. Someone called it that in one of the groups and it just stuck. So Marvelicious. And then there is this Hello Friendly Hello, the DSP and the stamp set. And then do not miss this one. This one is awesome. I've already used it a few times. Love this. There are 21 sentiments in there. And then I got the Host one yesterday. I'm not a fan of this one. Oh no. Is that you, Megan, in Australia? I'm not a fan of this one, so I'll probably do a draw or a giveaway. And then if you join during Celebration, you get to choose 2 free stamp sets. So I would suggest find the 2 stamp sets that cost the most amount of money and get those as your freebies. Ranunculus, I don't know. I love ranunculus. I can't grow them, but I love them. Seize the Day bundle, probably. These ones, I'm going to tell you right now, no. $99, like the dies alone are $80. I'm sorry, no. I will use other dies that I have and extend them. I can't justify that. So, you know where I stand on that one. If by some miracle they end up in here, it's because I've used them as a half price item. I think that is way too much. Swallows die, or the Soaring Swallows, maybe. Although I hadn't really noticed it until Tiffany and I were planning out Creativity Delivered on the weekend. Tulip Fields, I'm contemplating. I like a few things. I think that bike is so cute. I love the little windmill. Do I need it? No. Sweet Conversations, obviously I have that because that is part of the retreat. Sherry and Tiffany had to talk me into that one, but I'm enjoying it. Your Biggest Fan bundle, yeah. Yes, please. I think these tickets are going to be great. One of my downline was saying how awesome it's going to be for scrapbooking to have these. The DSP is fantastic. So this is another Creativity Delivered. And those are all the bundles. So in case you're just tuning in, I will get this Mischievous Mice because it is adorable. I haven't gotten that one. I do have room in my product share. So if you are wanting to join that, it's not too late. I have the tulip, tulip fields, not flowering tulips. We shall see. Squirrel. I told you I'm like super squirrel. Super Squirrel. That's going to be my superhero name. Super Squirrel. Nuts About You will be my theme. Okay, so I was thinking that I would show you very quickly how to make this. So I made, I designed a full class using the All About Baby, and then the mini came along, and now another mini came along, and I'm like, oh geez, like it's really hard to go back to the annual catalog. I'm sorry this is shaking so much tonight. think it's because it's not where it's supposed to be. It's really hard to go back to the annual catalog when we've got so many new things coming out. But I thought I'm going to use some of the rainbow DSP for something other than a rainbow. So look at this little onesie. So I have a bunch of these already cut. We just need some of that Sunshine and Rainbows DSP. We're going to choose the pattern that we use. Oh, here's another one using, that is from the Flowering Tulips, and then this is from the Something Special. It's a fantastic stamp set. Okay, so you are going to choose the DSP from the Sunshine and Rainbows. I can't get it out. And I was going to save the little scrap. All of these were from a scrap of one of these. Oh, I knew you'd order that, Sandy. That will be on, I think, one of my next ones because my Bogo orders aren't quite finished yet. So I will be ordering more once I get that all finished, and then the clearance sale, all of that. Okay, so what shall we use as our background? I did find that using something busy was not a good idea. This does have to be cut down, so we could use dots. I've got little bits and pieces. Oh, and just so you know, you can actually use one of the dies to cut out these. I'm going to move all my scraps so you don't have to choose from those. Okay, so there's still scraps in there. So we've got this one. We've got this one. I think that one's my favorite. It's got little hearts on the back. I did order the Cloud Punch, which punches these out, which is also going to be part of, it's going to be an additional add-on in one of our Creativity Delivered. That one I think might be a little hard to use given, yeah. So I would say if we're going to use that one, we're going to use the back, and it would likely be a girl card. Not that boys can't have pink. We've got this green with the rainbows. I love this paper. I have a feeling it's going to sell out very quickly. This one looks like ice cream cones to me. Anyone else? I think the sweet ice cream bundle would be a great one to use. Okay, so we've got the one that I used the first time. I love how these look like little abstract clouds. And we have this one. I think that is it. Now I know this is a very busy pattern for these. Oops. We have another one. There's this adorable little rainbow with mint macaron on the back, or soft seafoam, sorry. Okay, so what do you think? Which paper should we use? Fran, I don't have all of the products. I actually have very few because I'm planning on being one of my product share participants. You are not too late. Not too late, my friend. So there is a form, but you can just let me know. It's going to be all of these papers. It is going to be all of those ribbons. I know it really doesn't hop off the page this way. I think the only embellishment that I'm not including is this ephemera pack because they don't split well. So everything else you will have a quarter of. So that is what I'm doing. And of course there will be celebration perks. You vote for the loops. Oh, and I still have one team member that hasn't received their gift. I can't show you yet. Can you believe how late it is? It's January 5th. It was supposed to be delivered December 29th. I was late as it was. I mean, I wasn't late. Canada Post wasn't doing anything quickly. I sent it in time. Okay. Which loops? Vote for the loops. Diane, what's the loops? Okay, while you ponder that, I am going to cut this down. We need our DSP to be 4 by 5 1/4. So this piece, and I had one of the delivereds that we do, I had circles for it. So I ended up with a lot of the negatives, and you can't throw that out. So 3 3/4 by 5. So I like to take a little bit off of each side so that it stays relatively symmetrical. 3 3/4, and unfortunately I can't do the I can't do the length on here because it doesn't go long enough, but I do love how that trimmer is always so nice and precise. The green background. Okay, and then this one is 5. So I need to take off that weird little tear there. You know, I finish these lives and it's like, oh, how do people listen to me for this long? Like, I feel like I've just been talking nonstop for half an hour. Flip it over the green. Oh, I know. The one that's like cursive writing. Just scribbles. Now this one, right? There are 2 of them that I just can't put face down. Like this, sorry, it's never going like that. Never. That one is too precious. And the other one, I might be, oh, is this one. But that's also a hard one not to use. So I will use the majority of the dots, and then when I trim off the pieces, those are the ones I'll use. Okay, I like brighter green background. This one? Okay, let's use, I'm going to use this, I think, as the onesie and the bib. And then you vote, do you want the green or the pool party? Do you want Granny Apple Green or pool party? Gag or PP? That sounds terrible. Tiffany would say, don't call my favorite color gag. That one doesn't need to be that size. I do need my bundle. So this bundle was out of stock for some time. I'm gonna grab the bib, the onesie. I love this onesie. We need a star, a heart, and a rainbow. Whoopsie. Look at those little pockets. They almost could be hoofs or sunglasses. Pool party. Maybe a little bit. Oh. You know what? I've got my Vagabond all set up for die cutting, so I'm just going to do that. I'll grab a scrap for this. I do find that this is the easiest paper to use for this because you get the heart, the star, and the rainbow, which I stamped on here yesterday. Did not stamp all that great, but I'm gonna roll with it. There's also a new suite that went on pre-order yesterday. Like, really? On new catalog day, you're gonna give us another pre-order? And it is super cute, but it is only while supplies last, and I am really hesitant about doing that because how many times have we gone out and bought everything and then it sells out right away? It's my biggest fear. Well, not in life, but you know what I mean. The blends, yes, there are skin tone blends, and those I will order later this month because they are carrying forward to the new annual catalog. And if you're just joining, I'm over here die cutting. Probably like, can hear you, can't see you. So those will carry over into the new catalog. The stamp set, dies, and DSP are while supplies last. So I don't want to go and spend a whole bunch of money on something that's around for 3 months, potentially, like best case scenario, and then have it sell out right away. Because, as you probably know, I don't keep retired product. So it doesn't do me any good if it can't be purchased. And I don't know, I'm gonna toot my own horn here. I'm doing something right because I have had a few new people find me. And it's funny because they're local, which is awesome. I don't know how they're finding me. Doing what I do, it never feels like you're doing enough. Like you always have to be marketing yourself. You always have to be posting on this, that, and the other thing. It's exhausting. Exhausting. I think even if you're not working a full-time job already, it probably is, but I do. And luckily we are working from home until January 21st, which is fantastic. I think I mentioned that earlier. Okay, I think we have 2 for pool party and 2 for the Granny Apple Green. So someone tell me quick. Next one takes it. So I need, this is a super easy fun fold. So cute, right? Now I do think that's very busy for this, but what are you gonna do? So we need a side folding card base, and we need a 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch mat. Do I? Oh, I have a card base. I know I have a mat. So what we need to do, and I always double check what I had before, I need to score from the bottom left to the top right. If I score it the other way, it's going to open the wrong way and then everything will be upside down. So bottom left, we're going to line it up at that middle score line. Well, there is only one score line. We're going to line it up there, and I don't start at either end. I start in the middle and work my way back, because if I start scoring here, I'm probably going to bend that corner. Okay, so now I'm going to burnish this. I feel like the formulation for the cardstock has changed. I know that it's basic white versus whisper white, but I still feel like it's different. And also the vellum. Has anyone else noticed the vellum has a completely different texture? It's like blotchy, kind of. Oh, thank you, Gag. Yeah, Feline, it is awful weather here. It's like Russia to the west. Okay, so all we are going to do is take that mat and adhere it to that. But I think I want to put everything else on there first. So this is all there is. Now, when I started creating this fold 6 months ago, a year ago, I had not seen a full-size card that was like this. I kept seeing square ones, so it would be like 4 by 4 or 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and it would flip. But I had not seen one that was the full size, and I thought there has to be a way. And there is. Okay, we need a label, and I just happen to have a jar over here so that I don't have to die cut. I'll take another one of these rectangles. I keep having things pop up. No, I think there's a change. Which is why you saw I wasn't even willing to try and put that down without scoring it first. With my bone folder, burnishing it, sorry. I have not seen the answer to our question. Okay, I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, so we need this to be 4 by 5 1/4. If I don't do this, we're never gonna finish. So, and I see people are dropping off, but that's partially because if I start at 6:30, all, like everyone else, the whole world that goes live on Wednesdays, goes live at 7 o'clock. So now people are like, oh, what's everyone else doing? So in a way, I'm kind of thinking I should have just stuck with 7:30, but you know what? You win some, you lose some. Okay, so I am going to get that centered on the 3 sides and place it down. This piece can just get adhered. I'm just going to use glue for that. I don't pop a whole lot up on this because it already has the little easel, like the stopper, is on the inside and it's popped up. You ever find you put your... You ever find you use your glue, you put it down for like 2 minutes and then it's already got its little dried booger on it? It's like I was just using you. Ooh, this looks crisp. Just want to leave it like that. Okay, so we have all our pieces die cut. Now, truth be told, when I'm popped this, I just said I didn't pop anything up, right? So the bib and this onesie were I lied. Everything's popped up, like these pieces, not the mats. I did put that onto cardstock first so that it wouldn't dip. So you know what? I am going to glue everything down this time. Make a liar out of me. Oh, it's cute with the polka dots. Tiffany wouldn't be proud calling it gag. Okay, so if you are just tuning in or maybe on the replay, I do still have space available in my product shares. I am leaving the registration for the Fab and Floral retreat open until Friday. I want the rainbow. This is tricky to just glue down, so I'm just going to eyeball it here. Craft and Connect. Deadline is actually today, but I can leave that open for another day or two. And all of these things that I'm mentioning, I have forms for. So if you go to my Facebook group, which is probably where you're watching from if you're not on YouTube, that is where everything is. You'll find events for all of that. Oh, squirrel. Oh, I almost made a big boo-boo. So when you're applying your adhesive, you're only applying it on this scored part on the front. If you were to put glue on this whole back, you are going to glue this closed. So what I like to do is put the glue on there, there's no guessing, and then line this up and give it a burnish, try and make sure it stays straight. I am going to skip making the banner for this. It's just a ½ inch. ½ inch. You're using the sentiments from the stamp set, so congratulations on your growing family. There is also a super cute set all about pregnancy. I got some glue on there, but I do want to show you the sentiment. You know what? I moved something the other day, and my table isn't as sturdy as it was. So I apologize for all this shaking. We are going to use Little Hands, Little Feet, Big Love. And we're going to go with Granny Apple Green. Face color or fave color? If it's her face color, then we got problems. Okay. Well, that's not, it's kind of ombre. So we'll put a couple of dimensionals on the back. I really need to go to the dentist. I took my son for a cleaning while we were off, but they couldn't fit both of us in the same day. I've got a cavity. I know it. It hurts so bad, and yet I still haven't made the call to go see the dentist because it's not our same dentist. Okay, so before you put your easel on, or your stopper, you're going to fold that not fold it up, stand it up, get this where you want it, and then pop that down. Do you see I kind of moved it at the last second, so it should be like dead on, not quite the way that was. And I should have die cut one more star, but every time that I have done this card, I have used some kind of like faceted gem. So these are the blue adhesive gems, blue gems. On this one, I use the in color gems. It brings a little bit of the fun to the inside of the card. And I might suggest, if you were making this without, like, if you're making it from scratch, which you would be, use a colored tag on the inside, because the white really doesn't pop enough. But how cute is that? I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I really like it better popped up, and I love all the white on here. This one is a little busy, but you know what? It was playing, because I haven't spent much time in my craft room. I've actually been struggling with Mojo and the whole thing, and it's like, okay, I just need to get in there and get some stuff done. Not necessarily for a purpose, but I was playing around and I thought, okay, let's just play. So that is how you ended up with this tonight. So it did end up being for a purpose, but it didn't start out that way. Okay, so I will put a label on that, but I'm gonna let you go because it's already 7:17. I thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. That's what I'm here for. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. And if I didn't say it at the beginning, Happy New Year. And we'll see you next week, my crafty friends. Bye.